Today we're going to try some of Whataburger's new items. We have the spicy honey butter chicken biscuit, which has spicy honey butter drizzled on top instead of regular honey butter. And then we have the southern bacon double, which looks like it has coleslaw, bacon, onions, pickles, 2 different kinds of cheese, and what they call southern sauce. Not exactly sure what that is. We'll find out. We're going to start with the biscuit, keep it simple. Again, it's just a biscuit, a chicken strip, and some spicy honey butter. You can kind of see it there in the light. There's some spicy honey butter leaking off. It looks like it's got some kind of like red pepper flakes in it. Curious to see how spicy it is exactly. I've never actually had Whataburger breakfast before, despite living in Texas for 4 years now. Never had their breakfast. I like their burgers, but I've never had their breakfast. So let's see what it's like. Here we go. Okay, first things first. Obviously, we got to talk about the spice level. That's the most important thing about this item. If you're looking this up, you probably, most likely you've already had the honey butter chicken biscuit and you would just want to know how spicy this one is. I'll say, for my part, it's pretty damn spicy. If you've watched the channel before, you know I'm kind of a wimp with spices. This one, it's up there. I don't know, if I was going on a rating of 1 to 10, which I'm going to do, I would say this is probably a 6 or a 7. It's really, really strong, and it's a good thing. I was looking at, when I first looked at it, I was kind of surprised because there wasn't too much of the spicy honey butter on it, and in the promo image, it's like dripping down and stuff. But honestly, if they put as much as they did in the promo image, I think it would be overwhelming for me. So if you're somebody who really likes spice, maybe ask for extra, because they didn't put a ton on mine, and it was really pretty spicy. I did have a couple bites that actually didn't have any on it and wasn't spicy, which is unfortunate, but most of it was pretty damn spicy. I'm not sure what exactly is in there. You do get the honey first. It's an interesting spice. That's the honey spice, because you get that sweet honey, and then a couple seconds later, bam, it hits you. And it does build a little bit, and it kind of made my tongue tingle a little bit, which is interesting, but I'm not sure exactly what spice it is. As I said, you can see like red chili peppers in there. I'm not sure what those are exactly, if those are like red pepper flakes or a specific chili or something like that. But I'll say, if you're somebody who likes spicy foods, then you'll like this, but you might want to order a little bit of extra sauce depending on who makes it, because, you know, sometimes you get one with less sauce or more sauce depending on where you order it from. But usually Whataburger is pretty consistent, so I would suggest probably extra sauce if you're somebody who's really into spice. Their chicken, it's just a chicken strip on there. I like their chicken strips. I think they're really good. They're a little overpriced. A lot of things at Whataburger are a little overpriced. This one's not bad. It's $2.89 for this biscuit. It's a little bit overpriced because it's kind of small, but their biscuits are actually pretty good. They're crispy on the edges. They're soft in the middle. They're buttery. Like I said, the chicken strips are actually pretty good. So I think it all comes together to be a pretty good chicken biscuit, and it does have the spice most people would want, but I don't think it's stand out. I actually preferred the Wendy's chicken biscuit a little bit more, even the non-spicy Wendy's chicken biscuit. I think that their chicken was a little bit better, a little more flavorful, and it was a little bigger. And it was, I'm not sure exactly what the price of the Wendy's one is, so I can't really comment on that. But if I remember correctly, I gave the Wendy's chicken biscuit a 5. So I'm going to have to give this one a 4. But I do think it's pretty good if you're in Texas or the other areas with this Whataburger. What is it? Maybe Arkansas, whatever's next to us, Alabama, those areas. If you like Whataburger and you like Whataburger's breakfast, then you'll probably like this if you like spice. I think it's a good addition to just have, you know, the honey butter biscuit and the spicy honey butter biscuit, depending on what you want. But it's not the pinnacle of breakfast foods. It's good. It's solid. I like it. It's very spicy. But I think if you have the choice, I would probably go to Wendy's. Unless you're looking for something particularly spicy, then this is a good choice because it's hot. So now we're going to move on to the Southern Bacon Double, and we're going to try to figure out what this Southern sauce is, and I'll tell you what's on it in a second. All right, let's take a look at this Southern Bacon Double Burger. Now, it's important to note that this Southern style, basically they have the same toppings on chicken sandwiches as well. They have a Southern style grilled chicken and a Southern style Whata chicken, which is just, you know, fried chicken. I went with the burger because that's when they're advertising more prominently, but you can basically get this same topping set on a chicken sandwich if you want. And as I said here, I'm going to try to show you this. They have, the bad thing is the lighting is very, very bad. Hopefully you can see that. It's coleslaw, onions, pickles, bacon strips, and 2 different kinds of cheese. You get cheddar and pepper jack. And that's terrible. Unfortunately, that is horrible. Let me see if I can adjust it this way. Let's see, will that work better? Oh, that works a lot better. Okay. So there you can kind of see the toppings of the burger and everything like that. And then Southern sauce, which is not explained anywhere. I was looking all over the internet trying to find out what Southern sauce is. No idea. The Whataburger like press release said it was tangy, so we'll see how that works. I'm not sure if that's because of the coleslaw, because this coleslaw seems more like just shredded cabbage, so I'm not sure if the sauce is just like a normal, makes it like a normal coleslaw, but we'll see. I'm not usually a pickle person, but I'm just going to eat it the way it is because this is a review, so I'm just going to give it a couple bites and tell you what I think. Well, unfortunately for me, somebody did pull up next to me and they're kind of playing loud music right now, but hopefully it's not too bad and you can't hear it too much. Let's get back into the Southern Bacon Double Burger. Interesting taste. I tried to isolate the sauce. I wasn't sure what it was. I really tried to isolate it on its own without the cabbage. I think it's something like a spicy ranch. That's what it really tasted like to me. I got a little bit by itself. It really tasted like a spicy ranch that I genuinely really enjoy. I think this would make a great salad topping. I think that this is a great sauce. But what I don't think is that it's a great burger sauce necessarily. It probably would work better on the chicken. I don't think it necessarily works great on the burger. Neither does the coleslaw necessarily. Pickles, that's, you know, up to you. But I think the overall makeup of the sandwich or burger is not really to my liking, despite it being a quality burger. Now, it's $6.99. That's kind of like in the general price of Whataburger burgers, so it's not like out of line with anything else. You pay the same if you're getting... I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but pretty close if you're getting a patty melt or just a double burger or whatever. So it's not necessarily a price issue, but it's just a taste issue. I think I'd prefer a patty melt, my go-to, since they took away the mushroom and Swiss for some reason. Mushroom and Swiss used to be the best. I don't know why they took it off the menu, but I prefer a patty melt or just a regular burger over this. I don't think it's bad necessarily, but I don't think that these ingredients really work together. I could see it working better on a chicken sandwich for sure. Obviously, the burger part of it's great because it's Whataburger, so just kind of scraping all that off, that's my plan now. I'm actually just going to take all that stuff off and just have a bacon cheeseburger, essentially. I think it's better that way because the coleslaw doesn't, it tastes okay. It tastes like coleslaw. But I just don't really want that on my burger. It feels like something that only belongs on like a pulled pork sandwich. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like it belongs on a cheeseburger to me. It doesn't mesh. It doesn't come together into a single cohesive burger. It just feels like disparate elements together in one patty, one bun. I just don't think it works. But it's not terrible, so I can't like give it a super low score because it's fine. And some people might like this combination. Obviously, the burger itself is really good. The meat, the patties, the cheese, that's all good. Everything individually is okay too. Like I said, I really like that sauce, but I just don't think it's a great burger sauce. So with all that said, I think I'm going to go with a 3. I would not suggest getting this. I think the chicken might fit better personally, but I'm not going to review it, so I can't really give too much on that. I'm not going to come back and do the chicken here because I don't really have the time or the inclination to do those. I'm doing these two, and then when new items come out, maybe I'll try those. But for now, I'm just reviewing these two. Also, the Dr. Pepper Shake is back. I can tell you with personal experience, that's an easy 5. The Dr. Pepper Shake is really good. I didn't get one this time because I wanted to stick to the new things and not just something they brought back. But Dr. Pepper Shake is good. Southern Burger, I'm going to give a 3. You know, it's good, but I don't think that it's great. I don't think the combination of ingredients is great. I think you're better off sticking to whatever you normally order at Whataburger. And the spicy chicken biscuit is pretty good if you like spice. If you already like the Southern biscuit and you want a spicy version, then go for it. But if you're not into spice, I would suggest the Wendy's over the Whataburger one. So those are the reviews for today. I'm going to try a little something different at the end of this video because I've just been watching a lot of food videos. I'm going to try and just at the end here, if you're still here, thank you. I'm going to throw in the old... please subscribe if you haven't already. That's all I got to say. Like and comment if you want. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're still here at the end of this video, I don't want to force it. I feel weird saying it right now, but I think throwing it in there at the end is, I guess, the best way to do it. So that's that, and I'll see you next time.